We're back with Dan Smith and Friends of Vail Mountain Rescue, and we were talking about going out on a guide experience, and we were talking off air here about how when the avalanche danger is low, I think people get a little bit more adventurous.
They do, and they won't dig a pit. They won't do a jump test. They won't do any of the things that tell them what the snow is. Well, I've skied here 100 times, and this should be just fine. And the snowpack's settled, and well, yes, the snowpack is settled, but there's still that ball-bearing layer right on top of the grass. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's going to be a little avalanche. It might be a foot deep. Well, a foot deep avalanche will still break your ankle. If it hits you and drags you into trees, well, you really don't want to go through trees sideways. This doesn't work real well.
The tree wins.
Yeah, tree wins every time. I've never seen a tree lose. Now, sometimes it's mutual, but I've never seen a tree not damage the individual. And then you can get sucked into terrain, into ravines, into rock piles, into a whole lot of things. You don't want that to happen. It's going to have a very bad outcome for you. So watch your terrain, check CAIC every morning when you get up, check the weather report, look at what aspects you can ski lower angles. The lower the angle of ski, generally speaking, the lower the probability of an avalanche. Mm-hmm. So you just don't want to be caught in it. We had, 8 people caught so far this year, and in Colorado, and that's not bad. We've had 1 killed, and that is bad, especially if it's you. It's like Black Hawk, except the mountain won't buy you a drink.
And we were talking too off air about how, depending upon the weather and where someone is, just because you call for help doesn't mean that help is going to be there within 5 minutes.
Well, it
sometimes,
won't be.
Sometimes it can take quite a while to access some of these places.
The fastest response for an avalanche is the CRAD program, which is a combination of the Flight for Life aircraft and ski patrols on various mountains, and the dogs that the ski patrols own on various mountains. Every morning they call in and say which mountain has which ski Avitech and dog handler and dog, and the helicopters know where they are. And if there's an avalanche, the helicopter gets reported. That takes some time. Flight for Life, the helicopters are going to dump their medical crew, fly to the nearest ski mountain, pick up a handler, a technician, and a dog, and fly to the top of the avalanche. That sounds very quick, and I can say it fast because I've done it a long time. But it's 20-25 minutes.
Mm-hmm. And it's your friends or whoever you're with out in that backcountry that are really going to be your immediate life-saving rescue.
And even then, you have to have the right gear. I didn't unload the truck today, probably should have. Shovel, beacon, and probe, and this thing, your brain, actually working. Mm-hmm. And you have to say no. You have to look at conditions. Well, we thought Univa Peak was going to be good. We thought Resolution Bowl was going to be good. We thought Ptarmigan was going to be good. And we get there, and it's not good. Okay, let's not ski it. Let's go ski someplace else. Let's just ski tour. Let's go around on roads and trails and stay on the flat stuff.
And our resources are so good as far as if you do want to go out in the backcountry, take one of the classes. There are so many of them.
You have to have companion rescue. Unfortunately, it's not yet a state law. Probably won't ever become one. You have to have companion rescue. You should have AVI 1, and somebody in the party should have AVI 2. You can get these from commercial services. You can get them from Colorado Mountain College. They're the minimum things you need to know about snow and what it does on slopes and with weather and wind. That's pretty much it.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for coming in. I love how you educate all of us and the stories that you tell us. They're always great. And, just check out one of these classes or check out kayak before you go out and enjoy the backcountry. We're going to have our local check of the weather coming up next.